Welcome back to St. Vincent Ferrer Catholic Church. I'm your pastor, Father Fred M.S. Together, we're reopening our church in accordance with the diocesan and state guidelines and adapting positively to the COVID-19 crisis. I know that you're excited to come and celebrate with us the Holy Eucharist. We're also excited to see you here, but there will be some procedures that you need to follow when you come to our church. Our church can only accommodate few people every Mass, so please be patient with us. Live stream Masses will be still available so that you can stay home if you wish. We should always be cautious and exercise prudence, knowing that lives are at risk. They may be yours, your loved ones, or your priest.
If you have any symptoms common to COVID-19, you are advised to stay home and watch the Mass on live stream. COVID symptoms are cough, shortness of breath or difficulty in breathing, fever, chills, muscle pain, sore throat, new loss of taste or smell, diarrhea, eye redness. Before entering the church, someone will take your temperature. Face masks are required for all attendees. These should be placed on adults and then children before entering the church. Those whose temperature exceeds 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 37.7 degrees Celsius will be asked to go home. Line up to enter the church or the parish hall 30 minutes before Mass time. Hospitality ministers will assist you. The entrance on Murrieta Road will be the only entry point. The line will start to the right and go back to the Blessed Mother's Grotto with people standing 6 feet apart. Hand sanitizers will be available as you enter the church, and everyone is expected to sanitize their hands before entering. You will notice markers on the aisles spaced 6 feet apart. Please stay on these markers when entering or when receiving communion. Designated seating complies with social distancing norms. Families may sit together between 2 markers, but there is a designated number of people per pew. Seat selection is not yet optional. When lining up for communion, please maintain distance and follow the guidance of the hospitality ministers. There will be 3 communion lines. 1 line will be formed in the nave in the front of the church, and also in each of the 2 transepts. We encourage people to use their own sanitizers before communion. As you prepare to approach the priest, put out your hands to receive communion. Then lower your mask and consume the host. Replace your mask and return to your pew. When leaving, please be mindful of social distancing and file out through the Lancaster Street exit. There you will find collection boxes for your weekly offering. The procedures at the parish hall are quite similar. Attendees are to line up outside, have their temperatures taken, get a ticket, go inside and sanitize their hands, and take their seats. For communion services, there will be 2 Eucharistic ministers inside the parish hall, one on the right and one on the left. The hospitality ministers will guide you appropriately. When Mass is over, leave through the coffee room. A hospitality minister will show you the way. We at St. Vincent Ferrer thank you for your cooperation and desire to once again meet with Jesus through the Eucharist and the sacrifice of the Mass. Thank you and God bless you.